Hey, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. You like that leash? That's a good girl, Rachel. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our digital kennel, GermanShepherdMan.com. This is Rachel. You may have seen her in a couple of videos already. And what I'm going to be starting to document and record and put everything together. A lot of you know that I built a puppy training system for little puppies, like 2 months to 6 months old. The things that I do to get a puppy up and obedience trained and functioning properly in your area, in your residence. I call it estate training, getting them ready to have good manners and be molded into a well-behaved adult dog. So I just let her out, and I'm going to use her. She is what I call raw. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take her and document all the different aspects of taking an older puppy. I mean, she's over 9 months old and has not been trained. She knows a couple of things because I needed her to go into her kennel on command and to wait when I open the door and come out when I say okay to release her. So that was just functional things I needed her to do. But I haven't even trained her to sit. That's a sweet girl, Rachel. And one of the first things I'm going to do, I'm going to have a leash. I'm not going to try to, okay, I just got this rescue dog, or I just got this puppy and it's 9, 10 months old, 12 months old, 15 months old. This puppy training system is going to be for like dogs 6 to 16 months. You don't want to just hook them up and try to, you know, get them going. It's a K through 12 process, kindergarten through 12th grade. And one of the important parts of this is leash. So how do I get her used to a leash? It's a Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. I'm just going to have it. I'm not going to try to hook her up and do advanced obedient healing. I'm just going to let her know that this thing is a good thing. When I have this in my hand, it's fun. She's getting a good girl, Rachel. That's a good girl, Rachel. Good girl. Good girl. See if she'll sit down beside me. Good girl, Rachel. See, she's wanting to jump up. She's raw. She has not been trained. She's not obedience trained and certainly not advanced obedience trained. This is one of the first things I'm going to do. I'm going to build this older puppy training system, and she's going to be my model, and we're going to use her, and I'm going to show you all the different aspects. But I just wanted to show you this today so that if you do get an older dog, the first thing you want to do, first thing you want to do is build trust. Now, maybe you have a dog that you've had since it was a puppy, and you just haven't done any training, and now you realize the puppy's 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 months old. Oh, I got to do something. Maybe that's your case, or maybe you got an older puppy from somebody else and just can't have it anymore, or you got a rescue and it's an older puppy. Whatever the scenario is, you want to understand that it's a kindergarten through 12th grade process. It's a slow, easy process. You don't want to start them at kindergarten, and I say this a lot, give them a physics test tomorrow. It doesn't work like that. I'm just going to let her know that this is a good thing, and then eventually, on camera, we're going to get a collar on her, and then we're going to hook it up, and then we'll go kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade. Then we're going to walk around with her a little bit. And then we're in a heel position. Then we're going to get her to sit when I stop. And then we're going to get her to go when my left foot goes and stay when my right foot starts first. We're just going to take her through the K through 12 process. And those of you that are interested in that are going to get to be a part of that. Now, notice how thin she is. Yeah, Rachel. That's a sweet, beautiful girl. Notice how nice and thin she is. This is what you want. When you've got a teenager puppy, you want to keep them lean. You want to grow this breed of dogs, German Shepherd dogs, slowly. You want them to eat slowly, but more important, you want to grow them slowly. I want to make sure, it's so sweet, girl. I want to make sure I can see a rib on her side, and she's doing really good. I want to make sure that she's growing slowly and that she's nosing this leash over here. So she's kind of like, hey, I like the leash thing, which I've had it on her once or twice, but we're going to go through the whole deal. But the joint supplements that I give, the vitamins and joint supplements, I've been giving these over 20 years. Very important. So if you keep them lean so you can see a rib until their bones are set, 12, 14, 15 months old, when their bones and joints are set, then their appetite will crank up a little bit. Plus they're really active at this age. At her age, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 months old, boy, she runs all the time, all day, except when it's hot and they sleep in the middle of the day. But she gets a lot of exercise. Matter of fact, it's almost middle of the day, and you notice she's wanting to lay down and take her rest. But she's been running hard this morning, and she burns off a lot of energy. So we have to crank the food up to make sure she's not too thin, but not too thick also. Again, you want to see that rib on her side. So I just want to let you know a couple of things about nutrition if you have an older puppy, and how to just start the process. I mean, if you take an older puppy, 10 months old, and she's pretty active most of the time, you take a 10-month-old puppy that's never been on a leash and you just hook them up, I mean, it can get crazy. I've done it before. That's the wrong thing to do. A lot of the things I teach you are because I have learned the hard way. So be prepared. This is going to be coming out in several months. It's July 2020. Hopefully we'll have all of this shot and recorded and edited and packaged by fourth quarter of this year. We'll see how it goes. It's a big project. But also, if you are going to be getting a little puppy, go ahead and get my puppy training system. That's how I raise little puppies like Sergeant and Star and Melania. I mean, how I raise a little puppy up so that they are ready to be finished and be a well-behaved adult. You'll be confident. That link is in the description below. Hey, Rachel, sweet baby. Come. Another thing I'll do, whenever they're coming to me, I'll give them the verbal command and the hand signal. Now, she doesn't know what that means yet. Come. She doesn't know what that means, but she was coming, so why not reinforce her behavior with the vocal and the hand signal commands? Good, Rachel. Good girl. That's a good girl. Come on, Rachel. Come, Rachel. Rachel, come. Good girl. Come. Good girl. She has no idea what that means, but she will pretty soon. And when I just go, she'll come running and sit right in front of me. Oh, that's how we like it around here. Thank all of you from all of us. German Shepherd Man with Rachel.com. Hey, baby. Hey, sweet.